me to be. I've left a comment over where you're expecting me, and I'm hoping you're going to find your way over here pretty quick. And do your 3-card weekly reading. I'm looking for the chat. Can I see oh, there we are. There we are. Caroline McLaughlin, I see you. Okay, so I can see how this is going to work, and it'll work. It'll work. Good to see you. Thank you for being here, Caroline. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. I'm just going to go ahead and do end of the week cards for people who make their way over here. And that's what's going to happen. And I will end up deleting the, okay, hang on 1 second. Friends, I am live. Am live. Just not here. Just not here. Look for me. Okay, here we are. I'm seeing so many of you now. Melissa, you're so funny. Love how you pivot with such grace and ease. I'd be a hot mess. It takes practice. That is entirely a practice thing. Okay, so here we go. I'm using the cards that are easier for me to hold. Yeah, we're doing readings. Oh, LP, look at that. She's the fairy godmother after all. Yes. Yeah. Definitely put your request in here. And we'll do it here. And I'm so happy to see all of you. So Caroline reminds us that the collective cards were the Queen of Wands reversed, the Knight of Swords, and the Six of Wands. All right. I remember that. Yeah. So for the collective, closing up the week with the Page of Pentacles reversed. And the thing is, like, so many court cards, right? So many difficult people, so many people having difficulties. And I think, the best we can do is try to be the people helping the people having difficulties, not the people being difficult. Like, that's the best we're going to do, right? LP is funny. Live from your phone. Yeah, here we are, live from my phone. That is it. Okay, so I will take these requests in the order in which I see them. Starting with Lynn Collins. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here is a card to end your week. The Three of Cups. And I kind of love this because in broad strokes, there is so much to celebrate. Sure, there's a lot of problems too. And I have a special word for problems that I'm not going to use here right now. But in broad strokes, there is so much that is good, and we are celebrating that, and we should celebrate that. That's the bottom line. Okay. Okay, Melissa, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Started with Temperance, would love a wrap-up. Here we go. Hang on. Cards on the floor. Melissa, King of Pentacles reversed. So I was just thinking about you today because I saw an announcement about layoffs at the State Department. And so I'm thinking, how could that affect you? How would that affect you? I don't know. This is a card to end your week, but with the King of Pentacles reversed, I'm not going to say that's like, oh, I hate my job, but it is a sense of my job should be coming to a close soon. And I think you're really aware of that, and you are moving your energy in that direction appropriately. All right, Gianna, thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Here's a card for you. I love this, the Ten of Cups. So, Gianna, this week, I think you did a really good job being loving toward the people around you and just keeping that positive energy and sharing that with others. And that's a beautiful thing. Teresa, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for being a moderator as well. King of Swords on Monday. I remember. Yes, so exciting. And now, Nine of Cups. Am I to assume, Teresa, that you are accepting the new job and will be moving forward with the new job? Like, that would be my guess. And also that a lot of things are coming together for you exactly as they should. Okay, Nalini Kalu, it's good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We appreciate you. Here we go. For you, Nalini, the Knight of Swords reversed. Please tell me that I can interpret this to mean that you are actively working on not listening to the BS that comes from your brother and any other purveyor of BS. I would like to interpret that this week you got better at not having to answer to the BS in your own head. Please tell me that's true. LP, good to see you. Here we go. Four of Pentacles reversed. This week, I think you did a good job being gracious towards yourself and others, being open to possibilities, both personal and professional. Keeping that openness will serve you. Smile Soul 20, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years, and thanks for being a moderator. A card for the wrap-up, most certainly yes. Here we go. Five of Pentacles reversed. I think you're looking for new opportunities in so many aspects of life, and I think this will absolutely serve you. Caroline McLaughlin, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, and thanks for using members-only emojis. Good to see you. Here is a wrap-up card for you. Three of Wands reversed. I think this week there were some things in your life that you could see like this is not working the way I want it to work. And I think you have to look at that. What's working, what's not working, and what's not working. I think that leads us to, is there a different way? Like, how do we fix that? So I think that's kind of how we're going forward. Justine, good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for being a moderator. Here is a wrap up for you. Five of Cups reversed. It's all about making the best of difficult situations. And I think you're getting better at that, which is necessary. Like, we all need to be good at that, right? Baby Cakes, good to see you. Glad you're here. Candy B, here we go. Started with the 10 of Wands reversed. Okay, for you, and then we'll do Marlon in a minute. Okay, 10 of Wands reversed for Candy B is how we started. And now Ace of Cups, and that goes together really well. It's about recognizing you don't have to carry all the burdens all the time, and that there are people who love you that are there for you, and that in that energy of love, it just doesn't have to be so hard. And so good to see you. Marlon got the 5 of Cups to start the week. And now the Queen of Swords. So Candy, I'm wondering, like, that would say to me that Marlon is getting better at listening to the wisdom of the women around him. What do you think? That would be cool, right? Seriously, there's a lot here for Marlon about nurturing wisdom and nurturing truth, which is a good thing. Vaishali, good to see you. Struxian, good to see you. Baby Cakes. Baby Cakes, here we go. A card for you, certainly. You also get the 5 of Pentacles. So Baby Cakes, I feel like this week you have done something, either energetically or practically, mundanely or magically. You have done something to cultivate new opportunities for yourself. Those opportunities may not be here yet, but they will be. Oh, Lynn, it was so good to see you in my office yesterday as well. And Lynn says, just as you predicted, more effery at work today. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, but at least you were prepared. I am so sorry. Vaishali, so great to see you. Um, Here is your wrap up. Eight of Cups. Vaishali, I think there's a lot of ways that you feel abandoned by others, but I think sometimes that's your own anxiety, putting words and thoughts and actions in them that aren't even there. And so like in a way, it's you abandoning yourself. And so I think you might be learning how to show up for yourself and recognize when you do that, others will show up for you as well. Harash, good to see you. Here's a card for you. Oh, thank you for your kind words. Audrey M., good to see you. Glad you're here. Glad that people are coming on over. So Harash, here we go. Ten of Swords. I feel like this week was a tough week for you. And what you need to do now really is about self-care, healing, and recovery. Audrey M., you are up next. Oh, and I'm seeing the feedback from Melissa. I'm going to do you in a minute, Audrey. You're with Commerce, right. Still on edge, we shall see. But yeah, definitely looking for a new job. Got it. Okay, Audrey M. Hope to see you on Sunday and hope to see anyone who can possibly make it to our Cards and Conversation Tarot meetup on Sunday. Would love to see you. Okay, Audrey M., thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Temperance reversed on Monday, yeah. But now the Eight of Swords reversed. I think that, you are obviously a very spiritual person and a very self-reflective person. And we know this about you, but these two cards really do reflect this. And to me, it suggests that the work you're doing is about not only healing and creating and finding solutions, it's also about releasing worry and releasing anxiety. And that's a beautiful thing. Divine timing. You're up next. Gianna, I'm quite enjoying this new setup. Oh my gosh. This is the pivot. But it's the pivot that has me saying, like, when I'm out and about, why am I not doing this more often? Why am I not hopping on my phone and just saying, hey, more often? I probably should. And seeing how easy it really is, I probably will. All right, divine timing. So good to see you. Here is a wrap-up card for you for the week. Judgment reversed. You may be wrapping up the week, but there are some other things that remain unfinished. This is like all about unfinished business. Whether it's healing that still needs to be done, whether it's conversations that still need to be had, whether it's work that is uncompleted. There is a sense of needing to finish or needing to get closure or needing to move things forward. So that's what you do next. Jeannie Mnuchin, glad you're here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Yeah, I'm not where I was expected to be because I'm not broadcasting from where I was expecting to be broadcasting from, said the psychic. Okay. So you had the star, and you've been struggling this week and hoping you didn't miss that energy. Well, sometimes I think the star energy is what gives us the strength to do the struggling we need to do. So when we look at that, so to close the week, we have Justice reversed. And the thing about those two cards is they're both major arcana cards, obviously, and they're both air cards. And so the struggle is very much around, what should I do? What can I do? Who's doing what? Who's showing up? Who's not showing up? And how is it all working? And that is indeed a hard struggle, made harder when you're not sort of able to breathe and treat yourself fairly. Just saying. Teresa. Yeah, wow, awesome cards for the week. No doubt. You did accept it. You're very excited, albeit nervous. We are so excited for you. That's fabulous. Hey, Vicky, sure, good to see you. Here's a card for you. The Empress. I think you did a good job this week in terms of family, in terms of creativity, in terms of nurturing. I think you did everything you needed to do in those regards. And keeping that creative, nurturing energy going is always a good thing. DePonte, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Glad you are. Here we go. DePonte, Two of Swords reversed. There are some things going on where you are not feeling at peace and have not been feeling at peace this week. It is important for you to figure out why that is and what you need to do to be more at peace in your heart and your mind. That's the key going forward. Oh, Nalini, it's right. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm seeing your feedback. The thing with being on the phone is I can't see the feedback immediately. But you said, yes, that's true. I haven't been subscribing to anyone's BS. I am so happy. Hey, Trey Cameron, good to see you. Karina Morrison, glad you're here. Thanks for being a member. Yeah, you won't see it because I can't go live. I don't have the right software on my phone to go live in the place that I had already created to go live where you were expecting to see me. So at the last moment when I had to pivot to the phone, I just had to start a new stream. So there it is. So here we go. Wrapping you up, Karina, with the 10 of Cups. So this is a really positive card. And I know that there's been a lot going on for you that has been a struggle. But I have to believe with this card, Karina Morrison, I have to believe that something good happened this week that made you feel connected, that made you feel like every little thing's going to be all right. And I want you to hang on to that energy because that's a good energy to have. Trey Cameron, it is good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Glad you're here. And here's a card for you. I shuffled, but you also got the 10 of Cups. So I think for you too this week, there had to have been something that made you feel good, something that made you feel positive. Had to feel that way. So good. Hang on to that. We like that. Baby Cakes, I'm seeing your feedback. Mustered some strength and energy to post your work availability. Few interested parties, nothing worth pursuing long term, but you'll get there. Yeah, you will. Barbie Bird, yes, we are. Yes, we are. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. And I realized, I went away on my trip, my mystery trip. I came back, and the internet has been weird since coming back. Now, these things are unrelated. And what's going on today, the reason I'm on my phone and not in my normal studio, is unrelated to the effery we've been dealing with on Mondays for the past couple of weeks. So it's like there's been like 3 things that have been interrupting our village gatherings over the past 3 weeks. What a frustration, but thanks for still being here. I really appreciate you all. And thank you for being here, Barbie Bird. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Here is your wrap-up card. And it is the 5 of Cups reversed, making the best of difficulties, finding the positive when you need to. But if something is hurtful to you, you still need to acknowledge that. Like, you can't just be like, yeah, no, it's okay, it's okay. You can forgive, you can heal, but you must acknowledge what hurts. Medium that rocks, good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Here is a card for you. of Cups. 3 of Cups, medium that rocks. I think that you are really building friends and community and all the things you've been missing. And I think in that you're building business as well. So well done. Audrey, I'm so glad you're coming on Sunday. That is fabulous. Trey, are you saying you're a tarot addict? Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. Yeah, and it's an addiction I will live and die with. I'm fine with it. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. And Shafali, good to see you. Here's a card for you to wrap up your week. The Page of Cups reversed. I think there's a lot going on in your heart. There's a lot going on in your heart, Shafali, that keeps you from speaking what you're really thinking and feeling. And I think that's been an issue this week. So I think there is really an importance here to, how shall I say it? I think there's an importance to getting in touch with your feelings and being able to speak them. Oh, Jeannie, that's a good interpretation. Healing from things that happened that weren't fair. Wounds from the past that are stalking you. That makes so much sense. And Trey, that's funny because when you were doing Karina's reading, I was like, ooh, I resonate with that too. There you go. And then my cat went over the Rainbow Bridge this week. I'm so sorry. We are sending you so much love. I am so sorry. Yet it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. So, you know, so yeah, okay, so some Mercury retrograde stuff, whatever, there we are. Okay, so my friends, from my perspective, that's everyone that I see. I'm gonna just hop on over. Give me 1 second. I have to log in, good God. It's last call, obviously. So there's a lot of requests over here. I'm going to go ahead and do those requests here because this will stay up. So I'm going to do the requests here. Friends, I will do your requests on the new stream. If you are with me live, come on over there. Okay, that's what's going to happen. All right. Shafali, wow, you've nailed it. Yes, it's been happening for some time, not able to express myself. Yeah. All right. Oh, baby cakes. Thank you so much, Christiana. Your presence is always a highlight of my week. Well, having you here is a highlight of being here. So I guess we do that for each other. So let me run through. Okay. Mixuir. Thanks for being a member. This is for Mixuir. The Hanged Man reversed. You can only do what you can do, and you can't do what you can't do. So you did a good job this week figuring that out and acting accordingly. Well done. Rebecca Dusk. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Card on the floor. This is the hazard of working as I am working. Here is a card for you. Rebecca Dusk. The Star reversed. I don't think this is a bad thing, but I do feel like this week there is some need for healing that has not yet happened. There is some need for hope that you need to have more of. It's good. Everything's good, Rebecca, but there is need for more healing and more hope. So lean into that. Oh, Jeannie, you're so kind. Thank you for doing this, even though it's technologically nuts. You got to do what you got to do, man. I'm just happy to have the option, and thanks for being here. Oh, Rebecca, you're still sick. Yeah, well, doesn't that make sense? And Trey, thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Catching up with requests for Christina R., Karen, Kim, and you. Okay. Christina R. Monday, the Hanged Woman reversed, I remember. And now the Nine of Pentacles reversed. And you know, the Nine of Pentacles is also a very feminine card, and 9 being 9 months, the human gestational period. I'm still making this about you figuring out your job thing. I absolutely do. I absolutely do. Now, for your mom, Kim, no, I'm sorry, for your mom, Karen, sorry, your sister is Kim. For your mom, Karen, it was the Three of Swords, but now the Ace of Wands. And so I think difficulty, but also solutions. Upset, but also new pathways forward. So that's good. And for your sister, Kim, Three of Wands reversed is how we started. And we end with the Empress, which is exactly the thing you're looking for. And I know you're not there yet, but I really feel like your journey will be productive. Let me just put it that way. All right, Caroline, I got you. Betty Flesher, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Here's a card for you. And thanks for using members only emojis. Here we go. The Magician. Betty, this week, I think you learned new things. I think you used your voice and your skills and your abilities very well. Well done. Okay, Justine, I got you. TJ and GA, cards for you and your daughter. Most certainly, yes. For you, TJ, Page of Wands. This week, I think you leaned into your creativity and your ability to express yourself, and I think that was a good thing, maybe bringing some joy in. And for your daughter, the Three of Cups, I think maybe you got together with some friends or spent some time online with friends, and it felt good to have that community and that support. Always a good thing. Melissa, I got you. Pip, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. We're going to do you, Pamela, and Pamela's daughter. So here we go. Okay, so Pip, for you, the Nine of Wands. Not the easiest week, but you got through it. Remember that this is not supposed to be an easy journey. It's okay if you need time to heal. For Pamela, Justice. I think you're really finding your balance and you're learning how to treat yourself more fairly, and that's beautiful. And for Pamela's daughter, the Four of Wands reversed. I think you're thinking about what your next steps are going to be. And I'm not saying you have to make next steps right now, but soon I think you do and you will. Okay. We got Trey, we got Candy B, we got Smile Soul 20, we got LP, Raquel. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We're going to do you, Cassie, and Gemini Sun. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here we go. All right. Raquel, for you, wrapping up your week, Death reversed. Same old. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I think you got to look at like, what is it you're expecting? What is it that is happening as you expect it? And do you like it or do you not like it? If you like it, you're all good. If you don't like it, you have to change something up. For Cassie, Four of Wands reversed. There is something that is not feeling stable and happy for you. Look at it, figure out what it is and what you have to do about it. For Gemini Sun, the Nine of Pentacles, I think you're starting to find your strength. And as you find that, you find yourself. It's kind of a cool thing. Okay. 64, Amy Penn, you had the Seven of Cups reversed. Seven of Cups reversed. Is that what I saw? Is that what I said? Yeah. And now the Hermit reversed. I think you're finding that there are people who are helpful and there are ways forward. So I think you are finding ways forward, and that is a good thing. Okay. Martha E. Vink, good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here is a Monday card for you. The Hanged Man. I think you're recognizing, I mean, what we all recognize, we have to work within the parameters of what is available to us and what is possible. And I think you're trying to make the best of every situation, which is the best we can do on this planet. It's a good thing. DePonte, I got you. Karina, I got you. Jenna Perkins, good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Here's a card closing up the week. 8 of Wands reversed. There are ways you're feeling stuck, and there are ways communication is not working great right now. See what you can do to become unstuck. See what you can do to improve communications. Okay, DePonte, I got you. Medium that rocks, I got you. Lisa E., good to see you. Okay. Monday, you had the Empress reversed. And now the 10 of Cups. So here's what I'm going to say there. Maybe you figured it out this week. Maybe this is just what you need to hear now. Just because you came from a very loveless family does not mean that you will have a loveless life. Just saying. And for your daughter, Monday was the 4 of Wands reversed. And now the 6 of Swords. So you are moving your way forward. You are doing it. You are doing it. 64, Amy Penn. Good to see you. Thanks for being over here. I just pulled a card for you. I'm going through everyone who requested to make sure I got to everyone, and I just did you. I know you started with the 7 of Cups reversed, and I'm trying to remember. Does anyone here remember what the card was? I remember what I had to say about it. I want to say it was like the Hermit reversed or something like, it was the Hermit reversed, Amy. And what I said about it is you are finding your way forward, and you are finding your helpful people, and realizing that you're not alone, and that you do have help, and you do have a way forward. That's what it was. Thanks for being here. Okay. Jeannie Mnuchin, I got you. Joyous Ocean, here we go. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. And we're going to do wrap-ups for you and Jada. Absolutely, here we go. So for you, Joyous Ocean, Ace of Wands, or in this case, the Ace of Rods. And what we see here is new pathways forward that are exciting and creative. And we have to be willing to let that happen. And for Jada, the Knight of Swords reversed. I think you're recognizing that some people are a lot worse than we wish they were. And the sooner we see that, the better we are. There you go. All right, my friends, I have handled every request that I'm seeing from the original live stream link, and I've handled every request that I've seen here. If you're just getting here, or if you were here and I missed you, it is last call for readings, y'all. I am available for readings this weekend and next week, and I will be happy to welcome whoever can come to our tarot meetup in Palm City at Panera this Sunday, 4 p.m. Would love to see you there. Oh, Raquel, so good to see you. I just did all 3 of you. You're going to have to scroll back and get it. Caroline, thank you for the super chat. Raquel, I can tell you from memory a couple of things, though, while you're here, Raquel. You got death reversed. And what I'm saying is, like, wherever you go, there you are. And if you're happy with that, good. If not, you have to do something different. Cassie got the 4 of Wands reversed. And there's something there where she is not feeling safe or good or happy, and she has to do something about it. Gemini Sun got the 9 of Pentacles. And basically, I think she's doing a good job finding herself, and that's really good. You can listen back and get all of it, but that's what I remember in my head, Raquel. Thanks for being here. Caroline, you're so kind. Thank you very much for persevering. Happy frothy, frosty Friday. Really, really appreciate that. Jazzy J, the Tarot Mage Game Cat. So good to see you. Glad you're here. Yeah, I can absolutely give you a card. Absolutely. Here we go. The Hermit reversed. This week, I think you recognized you have some good friends around you. And that even though there are times you're like Cartman, like, screw y'all, I'm going home. And that's fine. But you do need to know you have good people around you. And that's important to know. All right. All right. Anybody else? I feel like we're at last call. I'm so grateful to all of you for your patience as we get through, a multitude. It's been like a perfect storm of effery in doing these broadcasts, but we do persevere because it's important. I am really hoping to be back as normal by tomorrow, but if I'm not, I'll be back here. Oh, Jesse J, that definitely resonated. Good. Christine Hallowell, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Glad to see you. Here's a card to wrap up your week. The Knight of Cups reversed. I feel like there's something you really want that you're not able to go for yet, but you will soon be able to. So it's about being patient. I would also say this could additionally mean that your son may be going through something. So we have to kind of keep him in mind as well. Just making sure he's, he's okay, but I think he may be going through some things as we do at that age. All right, my friends. Once again, it is last call. So glad to see all of you. Thanks for doing the pivot with me. Again, I'm planning on, IT John is working on the machine right now, and I am planning on being back tomorrow in my normal configuration, but if not, you'll see me right here coming to you live from my iPhone. I appreciate all of you so much. Thanks to the members, the moderators, every member of this village. I appreciate all of you. Take really good care, and we will see you soon. How do I get out of here? I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. Bye. Do I want to stop streaming? Yes, I do. Take really good care, everyone. Bye-bye.